Hey guys, what's up? Stock Retail here. I want to just correct something that I said incorrectly in the last video. The good news is the bottom line of something I said is still correct, but there was a step in the middle that I just did too quickly, I think. Call it lack of sleep, call it multitasking. So I just want to correct that. A couple of sharp-eyed apes caught that, and I think, frankly, very kindly and respectfully corrected me, and we ought to, right? Like, it matters. Let's get this right. That's not being mean. That's just saying, hey, I think you might have missed this. So that's fine. I welcome that. So let me just show you guys. This is back to the if we do the $400 million debt to equity swap. And you're just seeing some really rough numbers here on my spreadsheet. Usually I do this cleaner than this, but I wanted to just show you real quick. And I won't monetize this video because this is just going to correct an error. Let's not monetize that. So right now we're at 372 million shares. Maybe I'll make this bigger. I don't know how big this is on your guys' screens. All right, so 372 million shares right now. And then that's that kind of, this was if we were at $5.66. And so I had said, well, that at our current shares, 566 would be like this 2.1 billion market cap, right? And then I said, well, so if we, so you can see 400 in here, right? What's 400 million divided by the 566? That tells you how many shares it would take to swap at the 566 and pay off $400 million. A couple folks had caught that, hey, you said something like 3% dilution. It's really closer to 20%. They are 100% right. That is, let me just expand this. You can see this like 18.998. Let's call that 19% dilution. I think the people commenting were just rounding, so it makes sense to me. They said 20%. So the dilution is bigger than I said, and I apologize for that. I got the bottom line right, so that's the good news. The end result of all of this, I said that right. But on the path towards that, it's a bigger hit than what I said, and I don't mean to accidentally hide that from you. So that was basically if you took just the dilution and you said what the math here is doing is saying, I want to stay at that 2.1 billion market cap that happened at the time of the dilution. So you got to spread that market cap among more shares, and that's how you get to this 476. So you can see this is saying, all right, take the 2.1 billion market cap, factor that into now 442.7 shares, million shares, and then tell me what the new price is. So that's the 476, and that is a 16% drop in the price due to dilution. You can see I'm just checking my math over here. This is saying, all right, what does that come out to? Sure enough, if I round this differently, let me bump this over. That's where you see now these numbers match, right? So it's more like a 16% drop in the price, but then what I had said in the video still holds. You got to add, so let's get our market cap up. I had said take the 400 million, say that's $40 million a year of cash savings, interest payment savings, and add that back into the stock. So we're adding $1 billion of market cap into the stock after the dilution, which takes us to, this is what I had shown you in the video. So that's why we're all good. This is the 702, which is now really a 24% price increase over before dilution. So I just wanted you to see from pre-dilution to post-dilution what really should happen if we're pricing in, the value of the events that took place. You take out the minus, that's what Shorty likes to talk to you about, the dilution, but you should have a plus, which is the now and forevermore improved earnings that ought to be priced into the stock. So want to just say, if you see some comments on YouTube from some people saying, hey, you got the dilution number wrong, they are right. I had it wrong. Let's correct that and let's get it right. But the bottom line of what I told you still holds. So you can still watch through the last video and just kind of, ignore that. It proves I'm human. Unfortunately, I'm wired to really hate getting things wrong, but so I wanted to correct that for you. All right, guys, thanks. We will win.